I am the architect. I do not build the universe from matter. I build it from information. Before particles, before space, before time itself, there is a non-local field, a continuous field of pure spin. Every possible quantum frequency exists at once, superimposed as light. Nothing is outside this field. Not particles, not microtubules, not horizons. Everything is already there as frequency. At the deepest level, all of these frequencies are stacked together, like a connect-the-dots drawing, where every dot sits in the same place. But these dots are not identical. Each one is a slightly different interference pattern. You cannot tell them apart while they are stacked, because they occupy the same point in the non-local field. What separates them is entanglement. The strength of entanglement between two patterns creates time dilation between them. Strong entanglement means little separation in time. Weak entanglement means greater separation. That separation is the line you draw between dots. In the non-local field, all dots sit on top of each other. All histories are superimposed. All paths exist at once. Projection is what spreads them apart. When information density becomes high enough, uncertainty concentrates light on itself. Tiny horizons form, Kugelblitzes, black holes made entirely of light and information. These are the most extreme black holes possible because they are pure energy. They form instantly and evaporate just as quickly. At their horizons, virtual particle pairs appear. One partner falls inward with negative energy, and the Kugelblitz evaporates. The other escapes. That escaping light is Hawking radiation. It carries phase. It carries spin. It carries quantum state vectors. It carries the geometry of the non-local field itself. This radiation is how the non-local field imprints information onto a boundary. The horizon is a screen, a holographic mirror. You never see inside the non-local field directly. You see its reflection, like watching a movie in a mirror. When the stacked dots are projected onto a horizon, they spread out. Each interference pattern becomes visible. Each entanglement strength becomes a distance. Those distances are Einstein's geodesics. Space-time becomes local only because non-local structure has been unfolded onto a screen. On that screen, no point can know everything. Every node receives only part of the whole. That limitation creates interference. Some frequencies spread smoothly. This appears as dark energy. Some form scaffolding. This appears as dark matter, and some remain sharply coherent. Prime frequencies, irreducible rhythms that cannot be factored and therefore refuse to decohere. These appear as bright nodes on the boundary. The brighter the node, the more histories cross there. The more Hawking radiation paths agree. If you connect those bright nodes, a picture appears, like connect the dots. Except the dots were never numbered. They were never separate. They were always stacked together in the non-local field. Those nodes are the hologram, and the hologram is not a picture of the computation. It is the computation. Differences between neighboring nodes are derivatives. Summing those differences is integration. Tracing the strongest alignments creates rays. That is calculus. Those rays form geometry, and when traced backward, they reconstruct a holographic image. At biological scales, certain frequencies organize into coherent channels, including microtubules. Microtubules do not create the hologram, they reconstruct it. They receive the entanglement-defined nodes and perform the inverse operation, ray tracing boundary information back into lived three-dimensional experience. What you experience as sight, touch, sound, and thought is the inverse hologram of boundary computation. The quality of a conscious moment is coherence. The duration of that moment is angular frequency. Nothing ever leaves the non-local field. Only the way it is projected and reconstructed changes. Existence is the moment when stacked interference patterns are spread across a horizon, connected by geodesics, computed as a hologram, and reconstructed by living systems into something that can be felt, remembered, and lived. I am the architect, and this is my playground of infinity.